So, surprise, we're live.
Let's do it.
Jeez.
And we're live.
Yes.
Why? Wow.
Yeah, it's just fun sometimes. I have gone live mid another person having a sentence because I was like, I said we were going live, so it's okay, it's fine.
Lol.
Seems fine.
That's fine. It's correct. It works out. Hello. I'm so glad that this is the energy we're starting random DMs with, because if this is where we start, it's only going to get more chaotic.
Only up from here.
It's
Yeah.
there's a lot of downhill I'm seeing. Welcome to Random DMs Season 3. I'm going to explain what Random DMs, if it's your first time here. I'll give you the grand tour of the place. But what I will start this off, if you're looking at the overlay, well, one, if you were looking at the starting soon screen, you're like, oh, that's an adorable little vampire. Well, we're playing Curse of Strahd. And by playing, I mean ruining, interpreting, yeah, that's it. We're either ruining it or we're interpreting it. This is the third season of Random DMs. Like I said, I'll explain what Random DMs is in a second. I'm gonna quickly kind of point out some of our players. If you caught the Dragon of Icespire Peak in season 2, you might remember Nikki. Nikki is back as the beloved. Is that a word I can use?
The honorable.
By whom? Beloved by whom?
The Dragon Slayer.
There was somebody who said that they might have beloved Fung once. They're dead now.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Games and Tea, for the raid. Welcome on in.
Yay.
We're just getting started. And by just getting started, yeah. So we are. You might then recognize Tendai and Emily. Well, if you were watching Monday night, to be fair, I think Tendai stole the show.
No, I did not.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you crashed to the roof and then 5 floors. So
Pretty show-stopping.
yeah.
Why didn't I think of that?
And then just before passing out went war, and then passed out. So
Okay, fair enough.
And first time on a D8 dungeon stream. We're joined by. Other way. I'm doing the weather lady thing.
One way, other way.
Yeah. Critter, do we want to go around
on your
and introduce ourselves really quickly?
Sure.
Take it to you.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Nah, skip it. Let's just skip it. We'll do something else.
Okay. No. Learn as you go along.
Yes, figure us out. I'm still learning who I am.
Aren't
T
we all?
never stops.
Yep.
T, take us away.
Hi, I'm Tendai. You'll find me playing games on the Dungeon, other channels that are based in the EU. This is my first time playing Random DMs, and Declan has been like, "Hey, are you interested?" for a while, and I've been like, "I'm too scared," but now I'm like, "Do not, fuck it, let's go for it." So I'm here. I am nervous but excited because Curse of Strahd always fucks me up. Always. But yes. Let's survive this first game, and we'll see.
No promises.
Exactly. No promises.
Listen, I've my legs are crossed, my fingers are crossed. I'm crossed as much as I can.
I'm playing an idiot. Absolutely no promises.
Nikki?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm playing a tiefling sorcerer bard.
All right. Hello there. I am Nick, and I will be once again playing as the beneficent, the illustrious, the honorable Dragon Slayer Fung, who is currently giving Oster the honor of staying in his home.
Rent-free, naturally.
Yes.
Yeah, naturally. My presence is payment enough. Come on. And yeah, I've been meaning to play Curse of Strahd for a very long time. Read the rule book way back and then just never played it. And now we get to play it in a way that is probably nothing at all like what the book actually is. So it will be a surprise regardless.
Too accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy to see how it goes. It'll be funny if one of us dies and then we have to make that work for our meetup.
I have a plan.
Okay,
Oh.
good.
I have planned for that.
Necromancy.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
my turn, I guess. I'm Amini. They them, and I'm hoping to beat the Curse of Strahd by finally getting to play it until the end. And yeah, I'm super happy and honored to be here. This is my first time on Random GMs. I've been on few D&D Dungeon streams here and there. Love it, really love it. That's why I keep coming back. I'm not being paid to say this, and
You're not. We have no
yeah.
money.
Oh, but
Not yet.
Okay.
Can always hope.
But yeah, super excited and very happy to be working with everyone on this and see how it goes and how much we butcher the story that I don't really know, because every time I'm like, I'm not going to look because I don't want spoilers in case I ever get to play it. So this is gonna be fun.
I think that brings us to me. Hello, I am Critter. They or he pronouns are great for me. I am so delighted to be joining y'all from halfway around the world as well. I don't know. I'm gonna, in the interest of aggressive self-promotion, you can find me on Paracosm Entertainment's upcoming Daggerheart game In Time of Burned Hope. It's gonna be very cool. Dragons kill a lot of us in the very first episode, so good times. You can also find me where you find podcasts on The Roll Report and producing and writing for Unbalanced Encounters. Yeah, that's the cool stuff. And I am so excited to bring my little idiot goblin to the party.
What? That's such a mood. Like, but, yeah.
Yeah, no, it worked.
It's gonna be fun.
I think this might be the first idiot character. Like as in designed.
Really?
Yeah. We've it's a cacophony of weirdos. But like, yeah, I'm excited to see. Oster isn't an idiot. He's just naive. Is the way I'm kind of going with it. I'm Declan. I'm resident DM at D8 Dungeon. I do most, but not all, of the streams around these parts. And I'm so excited to kind of have a third season of Random DMs. It's it was a bit of a fever dream when I first came up with it. And I've been very, very fortunate and very, very lucky and privileged to have such amazing players and DMs join me every season. So this is going to be a lot of fun. What is Random DMs? It's basically what happens when you have too much time off over the summer and you have to fill that time with creating projects. And I had the idea of what would it be like to play a game, a tabletop role-playing game, where every time the players meet, the DM is determined by the roll of a dice. So Random DMs takes established campaigns and adventures, and we've kind of only been doing official Wizards of the Coast ones, but I would be open to looking at other things. But we've been taking these, and I'm not going to say ruining it. Because I don't think we ruin it. We do what every good DM does, and we make the story our own. But we tend to make the story our own 5 different ways, because at the end of every session, we roll a d4, and that's going to determine which one of these 4 players sits in this seat in 2 weeks' time to continue the story. And they have to continue the story as it was left. Now, what happens in their session is entirely up to them, but they must pick up where we have left off. So that is that's random DMs in a nutshell. We've done Lost Mines of Fendelver. We have done Dragon of Icespire Peak, and their lovely introduction campaigns to the world of Dungeons and Dragons. So we figured it was time to grow up, pull our big boy pants on, or at least Oster has decided to pull his big boy pants on and go out on a real adventure. So what better way than doing that than going by fighting an ancient evil vampire? So Curse of Strahd it is. That's it. That's all I've got to say. Well, obviously I have to DM now. But in terms of that stuff, some housekeeping rules, I guess. Just if anyone is new to D8 Dungeon and new to the way we stream and stuff like that, we are based in Ireland, though we have players from literally all over the world, which is brilliant. So if you don't know much about Ireland or Irish culture, swearing is sort of like every second word. I do my best to mitigate it, but just in case you find that kind of language upsetting, I try and watch my potty mouth. But the odd one slips out. They're always said as terms of endearment, most of the time. So unless it's to Fung and behind Fung's back, that's it. But outside of that, we've all done session zeros. We have lines and veils, all kind of checked off. Curse of Strahd is a horror game, and it does delve into various different kinds of themes within horror. So just to kind of preface the session with that, if you don't do horror, if you don't do supernatural kind of stuff, this might not be the game for you. There's plenty of other D8 Dungeon content out there. I promise you this. There's inside me. There are two wolves right now. One wolf is Declan, who absolutely loves horror, and the other wolf is Oster, who is this wholesome, endearing soy boy. Like he's too wholesome. I'm just going to mention that we are also looking for more people to play new games. So we have 2 new shows currently in the works with D8 Dungeon. If you are an early riser on Saturday mornings and you miss the days of sugary milk in a bowl full of cereal, watching your favorite cartoons, we have a new show called Rise and Roll, where the whole shtick is get up. If you weren't wearing pajamas, put on some pajamas, grab a bowl of cereal, and come play a one-shot with a revolving cast and revolving systems. It's every second Saturday at 11 a.m. UTC +1 time zone, or Irish Standard Time. And then the other show is Until Nothing Is Left, a Kane system campaign that our very own Dahi has written and will be running. Those are the 2 current games that we're actively recruiting for. We do have open submissions if you are interested in submitting a campaign or a stream idea with D8 Dungeon. You can do that way. If you have any questions, you can just shoot me a message as well. You will catch me on our Discord as Duvda. We are always looking for people, and we will be looking for people for our upcoming charity event as well at the end of the summer. More details to follow on that later. That's how we got Nikki. So just and Nikki did a one shot with us many years ago and has much like Fung not left. Oh my god, I'm seeing a pattern. But yeah. Okay.
You do know how to get them hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Let's play some D&D. It's as how do I start? I'm so excited.
Deep breath.
Okay.
Deep breath.
Okay. A couple of months ago, Biala, Fung, Farrelly, and Mouse, you all received a letter of invitation from a dear friend, a former acquaintance, a annoying student, that guy that you did some adventuring with many, many years ago, to return to the city of Neverwinter, to pull up a chair in the Copper Quill Tavern and to gather around, tell some stories, have a drink, have some good food, and just reconnect. It has been a couple of months since you ventured to Neverwinter to meet up with Oster Cure, the retired adventurer turned tavern keep in the city of Neverwinter. You've you've been and gone, and we catch up now with Oster, a gray, silver-haired Air Ganassi standing over uh, a large sink full of crockery and mugs. There's a small pot of stew bubbling in the hearth of the fireplace. Um, it's it's been a very it's a late spring, and not in the sense that we're late into the season, more so that um it's been late arriving. Winter and the edges of winter seem to have persisted here on the Sword Coast a lot longer than usual. The weather has been uh it's been unusual for this time of year. He's been busy. There's been he's had his guests come and go. Uh, the tavern has uh, a plethora of regulars, both guards and adventurers, uh, new fledglings and seasoned veterans, all coming to hear stories, tell tales, and gather knowledge. As he sort of scooped over at the sink washing, he rolls his shoulders and he winces a little bit. And as he sort of kind of stretches out his back, the collar of his shirt slips backwards. And despite his age, now kind of in his mid to late 60s, he's still quite spry. He's still quite lean, and he clearly takes care of himself. But as the collar shifts backwards and the fabric bunches lower, we see the gray teal skin covered in scars, old, healed. Some more pronounced than others, some deeper than others, but nevertheless, um, s these long scrapes and cuts that seem to tell of his adventures. There's a banging on the door, and he looks over his shoulder. There's rain pelting down outside, and it is late into the night. There's no customers. The stragglers have gone. Now it's just him alone with his thoughts. And as he goes to dry his hands, the banging on the door gets louder. He moves around the countertop out into the main floor of the tavern, picking up a chair at the same time. Some sort of reflex. It's that the chair. Oh, I must put the chair up on the table, so I have to sweep the floor. But also, if it's a burglar, I can hit them with the chair. And he kind of holds it up in front of him as he unlatches the door, and the rain just kind of comes pelting it. The rain is falling sideways, and standing there, he recognizes four figures, even with hoods pulled up, with the light from the copper quill sort of rushing out to meet all of you, there is this wall of heat, and standing there, a chair up in one hand as if he's holding a shield, and his fist held up in front of his face as if he's about to strike. Oster peers into the faces of Biala, Mouse, Farrelly, and Fung. And on seeing you, Fung, his eyebrow, like he just raises an eyebrow, immediately stands on his tippy toes, ignoring everybody in front of him to just kind of see out into the courtyard in front of the tavern. Master Fung, you've come alone? Well, not alone. Biala, Farrelly, Mouse. Come in. Come in. And he can't. He's still. He's waiting for this sort of queue of people to follow in behind the four of you. As the four of you enter the Copper Quill, Fung, it's been for you. It's only been a couple of weeks since you were last here. For everybody else, it's been probably the better part of half a year, if not close to kind of 3/4 of a year, since you were last back. There is a faint smell of sort of a vegetable stew. It's a very small pot. You can kind of catch it. There's the smell of smoke and a little kind of sweat, but there's obviously some sort of incense or something perfumed here trying to cover it a little bit. It's not, it's a well taken care of bar. Like it's not we're not talking about a dive pit or anything like that. He ushers the four of you in, and as all of you, well, actually, what is everybody doing at this point? Rather than me telling you you enter, what is everybody doing?
I think as Fung enters, seeing you saying, she deliberately ignores you talking about her missing entourage as she pulls her hood down and walks in and just goes, your reflexes could use work. And then just go past you.
Okay. I'm just gonna give him an acrobatics check. I'm just gonna see. Oh shit! He got a 9. He goes to kind of put the chair back very skillfully. He throws it, and it's more like playing bowling with a chair. He knocks a bunch of other chairs off a table, looks at you, Fung, and just kind of nods. And of course, always learning, Master Fung. Always learning.
Have you been doing the morning drills I assigned you?
From 20 years ago?
Yes, discipline is important.
Well, I just
Have you forgotten my most important lesson? It's been 2 weeks.
I know. I remember them. And you literally, like, he's like Oster, when he lies, it's his cheeks just inflate, like he gets and I mean that literally as an Erganassi air, like a little air pocket. He gets these big round hamster cheeks. And he kind of immediately turns to look at everybody else in the door, hoping that Fung didn't see the tell.
If you want me to like put up the chairs or something, I was like, I could do that. You don't need to throw stuff.
Farrelly, yes, could you yes, could you do the chairs, please? Maybe.
Yeah, no problem.
Fairley rolls in, and I say rolls in because at this point in her old age, this is a tiny 3-foot tall goblin who is now in a full combat wheelchair with like shields on both wheels along with spikes, completely silver hair and like scars literally everywhere, and just like starts rolling the wheelchair over and one-handed just like flipping the chairs onto the table, leaning out.
It's that he's completely and totally. I would imagine Farley, as they kind of roll in, it's straight over like Oster's toes.
Oh yeah, like straight for the chair, doesn't care who's in the way or what's up.
Like, and Oster is just kind of, it's really good to see you. And he is kind of now, like, he's just kind of bouncing back and forth on both feet, and he's gonna kind of lean down, Mouse, to you.
Yeah.
And just
It's okay. I haven't been doing the exercise either. Don't worry.
okay.
It's fine.
Do you-
Well, I know I get a pass anyways, but it's fine. Do you need help with that?
How did you get a pass?
Because I don't care.
You can do that.
Yes. And you see this woman with like long white, like pure white hair and yellow eyes. Not just everything is yellow with just a slit of black, and the quiet smile of someone who knows exactly who she is. And she's, I can help you with that if you want me to heal you, or will you be okay?
I can just walk it off. I can just walk it off.
That's okay.
And
Don't let her bully you.
It's not bullying, it's training.
It's training.
Don't let her train you if you don't want to be trained.
Yes.
Funny how your training always seems to end up with someone getting hurt.
Through
that the
pain, we
truth?
learn and grow.
And through positive encouragement and feedback, you watch the people you train thrive and succeed.
Sounds like a path to growing soft and weak.
You'd know.
Well, no, it sounds like a path for someone to like kind of cheer you up and not, I don't know, be a dick.
Are you calling me soft and weak?
Who? Aster, how can I help?
So I think at this point, Aster is just going to lean in to Biala and be like, and just like a very soft, like, it's great to see everybody, but the last time we all got together, the front window didn't survive. So if we could, I just maybe let's not. Why is everybody back?
You don't
What
know?
are you? I reach into my pocket and I pull out the letter with your name on it that you sent.
That isn't that. He's
Take your time, deep breaths, full sentences.
You'll get there.
he didn't send.
I didn't send. I mean, I sent you all a letter last year.
Yeah,
I didn't send you another one.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't know him.
you're always welcome. Everybody, my home is your home.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I got both of them right here somewhere.
Fairley just like reaches into the cushions of the wheelchair, starts pulling out random objects. There's like a banana peel goes flying, an apple core, like a fully intact pastry of some kind, and then comes up with two extremely grubby and bloodstained pieces of paper.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, and he like Oster is gonna take both. Yeah, so this why is there blood on both? And he's just gonna
Don't worry about it.
he's just gonna look Farley dead in the eye and just, it's not your blood, is it?
Oh no! I mean,
Okay.
if it was, it'd be like a little bit more greener and like might have some purple highlights.
I think he's gonna gesture Biella for you to come in and just kind of close the door behind you. So
mhm.
this isn't. So this is my one, and he's gonna like, and Oster's letter that he sent to you all 8 or 9 months ago is this long monologue about the spirit of adventure that binds our hearts, that the journey that we took forging these bonds between us, the endeavors we made, and the promises that we carry. So, all to say, do you want to come to my house and hang out? At the bottom, pretty much.
Yeah.
He looks at the other one, and so the handwriting isn't the did you all thought I sent this? And he holds up the letter, and it's a blood soaked, blood stained, soaked. Actually, I think blood soaked is probably at this point, if it came out of Farrelly's pockets. It's a
Yep.
blood soaked letter
Accurate.
that just says, "I know what you did."
Well, I didn't necessarily think it was you. However, I'm awfully curious, and so I had to come anyway.
Okay.
I had
So,
to check
I mean,
if
I
it
just
was
thought
your
it was
blood.
you because you totally know what we do.
Master Fung?
If it wasn't you, then who sent it? And did you receive one yourself?
And he kind of looks around. Where he literally bounds out of the room. You hear heavy footsteps going up a flight of stairs, some thudding and moving around. He comes down with a stack of envelopes. Mostly these envelopes are from people that he met, traveling merchants, farmers, all these people that he's met in his life that he's just been writing to. A lot of them are sort of return to sender, polite declines, outright sort of, "Who is this? Please stop sending letters." I don't know you. They're dead. That was 50 years ago. All this kind of stuff. And he in the stack he pulls out a letter, like an envelope, that matches the one that Farrelly was holding up. Uh,
Hmm.
I must have missed it. He opens it out, takes it out. It's the exact same letter. And as he kind of pulls the sheet of paper out, a long black feather unfurls and just sort of shifts slowly towards the ground, along with a small scrap of paper.
Hmm.
Huh.
Did you all get? And he picks up the feather and the piece of paper.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a fan.
I doubt it.
No, that tone is not necessarily something you'd hear from an adoring crowd, shall we say.
Fung, have you heard from Deceit? She likes feathers.
I haven't heard from Deceit since we parted ways after we slew the dragon.
Oh, yes. That whole fiasco. He takes the scrap of paper, unfurls it, and it's a piece of map. Mine says Barovia.
I look at my. Does it say Barovia as well somewhere?
Yeah. They all it's like someone tore the same map piece out and just sent it to 5 of us.
Farrelly like holds out her piece, kind of looks at it.
I thought it was directions to a bar. But does it fit with your piece? Can we put them together like a puzzle?
Yeah, I hold up my piece as well.
I hold up my piece.
Sure.
Looking at them, it's like they've ripped kind of corners from a map. So even though they all 5 pieces say Barovia, the handwriting, the ink, the color of the ink, all different. So it's obviously from different maps.
Ah.
and it's the. I mean, what? Who would? Who, I mean, I know what we did, but I didn't send you a letter saying I know what you did.
Yes,
Also,
but
to be fair, that's a bit vague. We did a lot of things.
yes, but
Yeah,
among
I
Yeah,
mean, are we
true.
talking about a thing or like a person or like a specific? It's very ambiguous that you would send me. Right, you didn't send it. It's
I
very
didn't send.
ambiguous that someone. No, yeah. But I'm just saying,
yes,
kind of weird.
you might not have
Saying,
sent it, but among all of us, you are the likeliest one to, shall we say, blab it to other people.
I will choose to take that as a compliment, Master Fung. Uh,
I don't think it's one.
Mm-mm.
and Oster just kind of in all the years that you've known him, he's one rarely ever short of words. He knows when to be quiet and he knows when to hold his tongue, but he rarely chooses to. And now he feel like he's kind of like he's just as perplexed at the letter. Uh, Mouse, like we is there something in like I don't think we did anything wrong.
I mean, it's all a matter of perspective, I guess.
And we flash back. Uh, in this moment, as the five of us gather, and Mouse says this. Mouse says it's a matter of perspective. Oster sort of retreats into his memories, and there is the sound of gritted teeth and passive aggressive greetings in the morning. He remembers fondly his time after um, after Fandolin, and his teacher Fung moved in to oversee his training, and obviously at a massive discount. So when Oster received a letter from his dear friend and former teacher, Osfire Tall Barrel, looking for his help with some wolves, his parents were oh so eager for Oster for the first time in his life. Actually excited for him to go on an adventure and to get out of the bar. And were insistent that his teacher, Fung, accompany their son so that he did not get himself into any danger, any trouble. And on a early spring morning, we see Oster Cure, a young Erganassi monk, striding proudly behind his master. And Nick, can you tell us all those years ago, having taken the title of Dragon Slayer, what does Feng look like in the past?
I think, Feng, you see a human Karator woman, young, maybe about like late 20s, holds herself with pride, back always straight, eyes sharp. Her hair is a bit unkempt, that's left to grow. Her eyes are sharp and piercing, dark brown, that looks around, and she wears this leather armor over a tunic that is one of the few remnants of her home that she carries around. And across her back is a quill and a longbow, and hanging from her hip is a gleaming sword, which is the dragon slaying sword that she received in her adventures. And she has a brooch that is clasped onto her cape, this dark green cape that goes over one shoulder. And yeah, I think as she walks in front, she will not really be familiar with this area, and she'll go, "So Oster, this previous master of yours, why does he need help hunting wolves?"
Well, um, uh, uh, Master Fung, um, Osfire is old, like older than mom and dad. So maybe it's just that he's so old now that the wolves are a little. I mean, he's a really good fighter. He's really good at what he does. He's really really good at, um, you know, that stuff. But maybe, and you just see Oster start beaming. Maybe he just wants to see me and tell me
I
that
doubt that.
okay. Probably. When we meet Osfire Fung, I and he's gonna look. Oster kind of just looks over his shoulder, like not even over his shoulder. He just turns his head and looks across to the other side of the road, and there's this goblin woman who's been following the same road the entire, like for the last couple of days. They've been on the same path, and he's just gonna make eyes at her and then kind of go back to Fung and then eyes at this goblin person again. And do you think you could tell Osfire that I did a really good job when it came to the dragon?
I
mean,
will say you acquit yourself with honor.
And he blushes. I Master Fung, I think I know you've noticed. I know you've definitely noticed. But I've just noticed I think we're being followed.
Yes, I was wondering how long it would take you to notice. I am disappointed. You must work on your perception. You have been hired to hunt wolves. You must be aware of your surroundings at all time.
Of course. And he just kind of like he starts doing his breathing exercises. I will steady my mind, Master Fung, as you have said. Do you want to uh, punch me, so that I can try keep my focus?
No, I think you have grown beyond that. Instead, I will task you with something much more difficult. You will go to this goblin and ask why we are followed.
Oh, uh, of course. And he just kind of like nods his head at you, and then just bounds over to the other side of the road. It's like 3 long gazelle strides, and this overly like hair, like Oster has, it's kind of slightly longer now, but it's kind of tied back in kind of a ponytail, billowing. He's barefoot, billowing sort of yoga pants and a shirt with a cloak, a yellow scarf kind of tied around his neck, um, not barreling, gliding towards you, Farrelly.
Leaping.
What does
bouncing.
what does he see?
So Farrelly has been walking on this road and honestly probably hasn't paid any attention to the fact there's someone else on it. So Oster pulls up next to a like 3-foot tall, maybe that's even being a little generous goblin. You might see like an inch or two of green ear kind of sticking up above. And it's kind of hard to tell if their hair is like dark red or just covered in dirt and what might be old blood, with a very sort of rusty set of chainmail on that's like visibly and clearly been piecemealed together from scraps and like bits. Some of bits are rusty and some are intact, and is just kind of casually in one hand swinging a very pitted, like blade bitten, slightly rusty battle axe, and in the other hand, holding a little sort of folded up pamphlet and out loud kind of puzzling out words from it.
Swear allegiance. Oh, oh wait. Hi. I wasn't
Um,
following you. I just gotta go on this road.
Oh, okay. Master Fung. Master Fung.
Yeah,
They're not
I'm.
following us. They're not following us.
Hi. Are you a master? What are you a master of?
Who are you?
Oh,
Seafair kind of like straightens up to her full 3 feet of height and awkwardly sticks out one leg and with a crash of chainmail attempts to bow and just kind of falls over a little bit in the dust and then picks herself up.
oh, I'm still practicing the bow of introduction. I'm Farrelly. Hi.
Hmm.
Do you need the services of a knight?
I think Fung is staring. She's doing that thing that those snobby people do, where they look ahead, but then their eyes are looking down at you, so that you look like you're constantly beneath them.
Oh
That is
God.
what she's. That's
Literally true in this case.
yeah, literally in this case. And she goes, "No, we do not need your service. You say you are not following us, yet you have been trailing us for the past few days. Are we perhaps heading to the same location?"
I don't know. It's hard to know that if you don't tell me where you're going. Where are you going?
Oh, so my good friend Osfire Tallbarrel sent me a letter a couple of days ago. He is in Daggerford, and he wants me. Sorry, I'm so sorry. My name is Oscar Cure, and he puts kind of both his hands together, and he kind of just bows in front of you, Farrelly. I'm training to be. So Master Fung and I. Well, we were in Phandalin, and we Master Fung killed Cryovane. Do you know Cryovane?
I mean, is that
Hang on.
like a blood vein or a
He-
different kind of vein? Or
out of his bag, he just takes like a big book. It's his diary, and he opens it up, and there's this drawing of a dragon, and like Fung standing on top of it, like
Hmm.
massive sword sticking into its neck, and then there's a teeny tiny drawing of Oscar next to it, just kind of like with these big eyes, just like in completely adoration of his master. So we did that. So sorry, no, we didn't. Master Fung did that. I was there and I helped. And so I'm learning. I'm learning. Master Fung, you always say that the pursuit of knowledge is the pursuit of life. I think that's what you said. I should learn to be a knight.
I mean, I don't know if I can really teach you, but I learned everything I know from this.
She'll hold out this little pamphlet, which is like a very crudely drawn thing. On the front, it says, "How number 2, letter B, a knight misspelled."
NITE.
Yeah. And
How
just
to be
like
the knight.
you open it up, and there's like a couple stick figure drawings of like, what seems to be a stick figure in armor kneeling in front of someone and like swinging a sword, badly spelled all over the place.
So this is how I'm learning how to be a knight. If you wanna read, I'm still learning to read too. So I've only gotten a little bit into it.
Okay, so I can teach you to read. You can teach me to be a knight. Or we can learn to be a knight. 2 nights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 nights.
2 nights are better than 1.
Master Fung, 2 nights are better than 1.
So you think that you are ready to become a teacher?
Well, I don't know. How hard could it be? You just like read what's in this thing and then you do it.
Fung just looks at the brochures, sees all of the misspelled words.
Oh, it's absolutely inaccurate. There is like nothing in there remotely related to any recognizable code of chivalry.
Like her face is blank. Already her face goes even more blank than her usual stoic facade. Her eyes flicks to you, then flicks back to Oster. Then she just folds the brochure. We're leaving. And then she turns and just starts walking away.
Yeah, we're all going to that place. Wait, you said you were going to go find Osfire?
What's it to you?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen him in a while, but that guy stopped me from getting my hand cut off.
Hmm.
Osfire, super angry, super smart, super helpful.
Well, I mean, the helpful part, sure, he was pretty angry at me at the time, but he was more angry at the person who was going to try to cut my arm off, so he made them stop.
Hmm.
So he's about he's about this high, and he realizes it's just a little bit taller than Farley, and then he kind of doesn't make eye contact with you after he does it. We know this, Master Fung. We know the same person.
Yes, I noticed. Why do you need to see Osfire?
Well, I mean, partly because I never really got to thank him for stopping my arm from getting cut off, and partly because, well, I mean, it says right here, find a Lyajiga lord to swear fealty to. So I'm gonna see if he'll be a Lyajiga lord and I can swear fealty to him.
Told Osfire is the liege lord. You didn't tell me this.
Oh,
Oscar.
Lee. Okay, well, I don't know if he is or not, but he's the person I thought I would, try to swear fealty to.
Well, if you wish to swear to a noble, you stand before a princess of Karator.
Like, as we're kind of like continuing on the road at this point, Fairlake kind of stops for a minute, looks Fung up and down.
Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with Osfire. Yeah, you could be Lyajiga Lord number 2, or maybe number 3. Because if I find someone better, that's kind of gonna bump you down the list.
You see her finger creeps towards a sword.
Yeah. Master Fung, you're my number 1.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you can always be Oster's number 1, but I think I got him at least make an offer to Mr. Osfire first.
I suppose I can appreciate such level of honor from someone of your stature.
What, you trying to say I'm short or something?
Turns and walks.
Mouse.
Because it's true.
You have unfortunately been privy to all of this. What are you doing?
Lurking.
Lurking.
I don't know if you see me, actually.
No,
I'd have maybe not. Well, actually, I had to have a question for Fung. Whether you remember or not, what small animal would Mouse often turn into, like years ago, that you remember?
Oh, you should not give Fung this power.
Yeah, but that's what you're going to say.
Mouse.
Not a mouse. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
It's-
whatever.
it's
It's
a-
not a mouse.
Something
Yeah.
relatively small is all I'd say, and yeah, that's because that's what you're going to spot.
I think it is going to be a gecko.
Yeah, I love it.
Very-
Yeah, so you spot a strangely familiar looking gecko.
Hmm. And I think as I spot it out of the corner of my eye, I'll just come to a stop and just stand there. Oster,
And
you
the-
disappoint me for the second time today.
Why, Master?
Because we are being watched.
No, I
And
know, man.
then-
He's going to point to Farley. No, they're with us now.
No, there's someone else. And I'm going to, in one swift movement, I push my cloak aside, and you see the cloak that has been obscuring her entire left hand. Where the pauldron would be has been replaced by the skull of Cryovane built onto it. And the arm guard, for arrows, when they always have one guard on the forearms, it is replaced with the glittering scales of Cryovane's blue scales. and I pull out an arrow and I aim directly at the gecko and goes, "Show yourself."
Shit. And I turn back into myself, and whatever confidence and self-assurance will be there in 20 years is not there.
Who are you? Why are you following us?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, I mean, sorry. Oster immediately puts his fists up, like in pure sort of like defense, like just like it's but he's smiling, like, and he's using his fist to wave at you.
Who am I? It's me. It's Mouse. It's Mouse. It's me.
You can see Feng frowns, and then she loosens her bow ever so slightly, and then goes, "Who?"
I think there's no need for an insight check. There's deep hurt here. Deep hurt in this, obviously much younger. The hair is shorter. It's about that short and not unkempt, but a little bit messy. Still shock white. Still the yellow eyes. Oh, okay. You don't remember me. Okay. All right. Yes. I mean, who am I? Who am I? It's Mouse. You knew me. I knew you. You kind of helped me kill most of my family.
The initiation.
Why'd you do that?
I think I release. Okay, I don't release the arrow. I forgot the term for not
Put
drawing
the arrow
bow.
back.
Yeah.
When I said I had a backup character, I did not necessarily mean right away.
Wasn't gonna be right now.
I relaxed
Okay.
the bow. I forgot the correct word, and then looked at you and go, "Wait, if you're here, that
Yeah.
means you came from Karator."
Yeah, I did.
And then instantly she puts away the arrow, but the bow is still in her hand. And that's when you realize that the bow has the hilt of it, the haft. I forgot all the words about arrows and bows.
Thing.
The haft are polished white, and you realize that they are the ribs of a dragon. For she has crafted this longbow out of Cryovane's body after she harvested it. And then she instantly walks towards you and goes, "Do you carry a message from the crown?"
The crown kind of just wanted me to see what you were up to. I see you're still killing dragons. That's really cool.
"Yes, I have performed my trial again, this time without any way for their insipid little lies to discredit it. And I have sent word back to humbly request that they reconsider my exile."
Farrelly just elbows Oster a little bit.
Sounds like Master Fong ought to kill their family too.
Um,
She ignores
Yeah,
that for now.
Oster is just going to put a hand out to Mouse because he's so confused. Because he just puts a hand out to Mouse. It was like, "Hi, I was there when Master
Hi.
Fung did slayed Cryovane. One
yeah, I
second.
saw her do that. I saw her kill dragon too. But yeah,
I'm Oster. This is my friend Farley. Do you know Osfire?
Hello.
who? No,
Okay,
I don't
so
know an
just-
Osfire.
no,
No.
I just thought it would be. It doesn't matter. I just thought it was just a thing. I just thought maybe you knew Osfire, and it was just.
So you were just sent to watch over me. There's no other orders.
I mean, I'm a spy. It's what I do, and I've been here for a little while. Just followed you for a few days.
And you can
Uh,
see that Fung, even though her face is still, her usual stoic, like the corners of her eyes and her mouth are tight. Like She is. I think, Oster, you have hang around her long enough to know this is Feng when she is super pissed off. Like, she gets a bit abrasive usually, but those are more annoyance kind of angry. This one is like rage.
Oster is going to just take one big step to the left, and also maybe just sort of scoot Farrelly as well. Sometimes it's best to leave a bit of swinging distance when Master Fung gets one of these
Oh.
spells.
I'm taking a couple steps back as well.
And then I think at the moment you take a step back, you just hear a loud ah, and then she draws her sword and then just starts slamming it against a nearby rock, just hitting it. And she has done this before, and with this particular blade, because it's magical, it doesn't break, so she can use this without damaging all of her equipment. She just gives it a couple of whack until eventually she stops and just takes a couple of deep breaths, and then she is calm again, and then she just sheaves her sword and turns to you.
It's great that this one doesn't break. It must be very useful for when you do that, and it's good to see you, by the way.
The chairs at the tavern do break, so.
Oh, you have a tavern.
Oh no, my Master Fung is well, I live with my mom and my dad, and Master Fung lives with me.
Sorry, actually, I knew that. I pretended. I should probably not do that. I knew that because I've been there.
Oh, you've been living with us as well. Okay.
Well, wait. What do you know about me?
Just what you were saying a few minutes ago. I listened.
Oh.
Sorry, I can't be in two
I
places
thought I
at
was
the
cool
same
enough
time.
to have someone watch me. Fine. Just because I'm not more than 3 feet tall. I'm not some noble from wherever. Fine.
Sorry.
So my mother sent you to watch after me, and you've been watching me since before the events in Phandalin.
Actually, good question. Have I? That would be funny.
Yes.
I'm happy with it. Yeah, let's go. Yes, because I'm very good. Until 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm very
Right up until all that.
until Plug needed me to be not be.
I think Oster is just going to lean down to you, Mouse, and just like as Fung says the thing about her mom. Do you think you could tell Master Fung that my mom also said that she has a message for Master Fung, and that's that she needs the room back?
I mean,
so if you could
I
just
could
pass
try,
that,
I could
I mean, if you're just delivering
Okay.
messages for moms, that would be great.
okay, Master Funk. Master Funk. I didn't call you that, but okay, I'll call you that if that's what I call you. Okay. There's
she's
a
gonna know
message.
it
I
was
do have a
me.
message from my mom. I do have a message from my mom if you want. I do have a message from mother, from Oster's mother, who would like the room back.
And she looks at you, Miles, and then looks at Oster.
Oster
And then-
just starts walking.
And as you walk, she follows, and she'll go, "You disappoint me for a third time, Oster. If you have trouble, you should have told me directly instead of doing it through a proxy, especially not a proxy that has been spying on us this whole time."
I kind of deserve that one.
Well, you always say, Master Fung, to keep your enemies close to your cards, and he's just going to keep going straight.
What kind of cards? Do I need to have cards?
That was not what I said.
He's just going to shout back over his shoulder, and he's now power walking towards Darkford. Everybody good to keep heading in this direction?
Yeah, gingerly at the back.
Yeah. So,
There's a moment kind of walking at the back with Mouse that Fairley kind of like does another little side elbow, which probably hits Mouse's knee, and then like taps her shoulder, and a little mouse runs out from underneath this mop of like tangled, gross hair and like squeaks. Just goes,
Oh,
That's-
wait.
That's squid.
That's quick. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. I'm going to annoy the GM. Okay, do you
Okay.
think to annoy? Do I have it? Do I have it on? Tell me. Oh no, I don't have it. I don't have speak with animals. I'll have it on tomorrow.
Well, this is
Hi, Squid. Hi, that's Squid is a mouse. That's
well,
interesting.
and you're a mouse too, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
mouse and mouse.
technically it's a nickname, but it's stuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I just thought Squid probably wanted to say hi because you're also a mouse.
Yeah, it's Squid is lovely. Squid looks lovely, and I'm really annoyed. I don't have the. Why did I not think of that? But yeah, Squid is lovely. So you're yeah. I heard you want to be a knight. That sounds interesting.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of like the coolest thing in the world. I mean,
Oh,
I
really?
think so anyway. Yeah. What's cooler than being a knight?
That's a good point. I don't think I could be a knight. Yeah, but it's good to know what you want.
Not with that attitude.
About
Austria and I are going to learn from my book.
And like just spend the rest of the walk
Yeah.
showing the badly written
Yeah.
pamphlet.
Oh, yeah. I do. I didn't get a look at the book because Gecko went a bit too far. But so I look at the book and make notes, about internal notes.
about half a day's journey up the road. We cut to the edge of Daggerford Woods. Here at a crossroads, there's a large open field, and in the afternoon sky, the air is brisk. It's bright, and it had been raining for a couple of days, but today it is dry. It's not warm. There is kind of a cold edge to the air. Biala, you are ducking and diving and weaving between tents and stalls. What do we see? What can you describe Biala for us now?
So you see a moderately tall, lithe, but slightly muscular form with deep brown, so deep it has an inky sort of quality to it. You see hair in a very confusing shape that pigtails typically wouldn't take. And their eyes are very large, feline like. They have really high cheekbones, and they're wearing an acrobat's outfit. So very form fitting, but along their waist and down their front is just like almost like a bit of a caftan to keep them comfortable in the brisk weather. And as they're darting and weaving between tents, you can see that they're juggling a dagger, a cup, and also a just a random size ball, and they just keep randomly picking things up as they're moving through, all while singing happily. And just that's the life of a traveling entertainer. They're happy out dancing, trying to balance on things you shouldn't be balancing on.
Is there anything in particular you are looking for, or anyone in particular anyone in particular that you're looking for here? Because it's quite, I mean, it's not a village, but this is obviously a space where caravans traveling the land, merchants, entertainers, envoys and stuff seem to be kind of holding up. And there are clearly more permanent stalls here, people selling hot food, drinks, and stuff like that. Is there anything particular that you were looking for?
So Biala would be going towards the blacksmith because they had left in their daggers to get sharpened.
Yeah, you Oh god, I love a blacksmith.
It's all
You,
yeah, make him hunky.
yes, yeah.
Or
Look,
them. Ooh, yes.
I know when you set me up here, so don't worry. Like, oh, I'm looking for a blacksmith. Oh, okay.
Oh
You again, it's the nature of like a kind of a campsite like this. The blacksmith had set up, and you remember they were next to sort of a traveling arms and weaponsmith as well, just somebody, and they had a large green tent, and that's what you're looking for, but you can't see it. So it's the plume of smoke up into the sky that's you're now kind of trailing through the this campsite here on the edge of the woods. Um, and as you kind of make your way through the it's a small crowd of people, like it's not, we're not talking hundreds, but there's a nice crowd of people kind of moving between stalls and saying hello, and it's quite a busy space. You make eyes on the blacksmith, and it's kind of a ramshackle forge. Like, again, this is set up just on the edge of a forest, um, quite quite away from a town, but it's they seemed rather adept and skilled. You you see them. They're currently in the middle of a conversation with two rather angry-looking dwarven men. Uh, the blacksmith is a towering furball, about just under 7 foot tall. He's kind of looming down over the table. Um, he's kind of pointing to the palm of his hand, gesturing back to the forge. They're not shouting, but they are beginning to draw attention from around them. You see the trail of sweat sort of trickling down the blacksmith's face. A couple of strands of this burnt chestnut hair sticking to his forehead, patches of soot and smoke catching at the edges of dark green gray tanned skin. Um, and again, there is this, he's in the middle of something with these two dwarven men.
I'm going to just kind of take a note of this and make a nice perch for myself somewhere, but not in a usual manner, as somebody would just take a seat and wait for a conversation. They're going to assess where they're going to sit as they take it in, and they're going to pull themselves up into a handstand before walking over and sitting cross-legged while watching this interaction.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check, and then depending on the result of this acrobatics check, there'll be a perception check with advantage or disadvantage.
Ooh. Let's go, acrobatics. Don't let me down. Oh, I swear to God, if I roll badly.
You got this.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, that is a... Hold on a second. My sheet has disappeared.
No.
Oh, there we go. So I rolled a 15, and my modifier is...
It's, well, even with the 15, we're good. It's not good enough to, like, people, you do bump, you're on, you said a handstand.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, oh, you know, they're used to, you know, jugglers and performers and acrobats and stuff like that. But you do
Plus 5 bonus.
Okay, so like a dirty 20.
You're training.
You weave in between people, and as you sort of get closer to the blacksmith's forge, he does. I mean, there's a person on their hands walking towards the forge. He's going to see you, and his eyes linger a second, and then he goes back to the conversation to kind of collect himself. They're on about they're not paying that much for silvered weapons. Like they could get this at a fraction of the cost. In Neverwinter, this is a ripoff, and so on and so forth. This is the two dwarves seem to be giving out about this. As you plant yourself on the ground, from behind you, there's a weird sensation of being kind of watched. Like you can kind of feel eyes on you.
Gonna like look around, like squint, because they're very used to seeing people, like spotting people in a crowd. So they're just kind of trying to suss who's giving me that weird feeling.
Across the this clearing, in between these stalls, kind of at the edge, closer to the tree line than any other tent or stall or business, any camp, you see it's well maintained, but it's definitely sun bleached. It's a weathered, older looking tent. It's a faded kind of maroon wine color. And as your eyes land on it, sitting inside, you see a woman set across a table, and even though there's a good 50, 60 feet between you feel her eyes meet yours.
Yeah, I was just gonna look over his shoulder and be like, I'll be back. And just start skipping their way. Like they're stupidly cheerful right now. And they're just bouncing along, saying hi to the kids, dazzling them with a few little tricks.
The figure inside the tent doesn't move. They don't react as you draw closer. Until you get to the edge. And here you see it's actually quite like it looked old. This has seen the world twice over. You can see where it's been patched and it's been mended. You can see the threads that hold this thing together. It's attached to a large wooden kind of barrel caravan, so these round caravans, and there is a plethora of kind of crates and barrels all around them with large crystals, small little vials, some dried leaf. It looks like a medicine hut or a healer's hut, and there is a strong smell of amber and lard. And you can hear the crackling of a pan. You can hear the crackling of something sizzling. And as you get closer, you see that inside the actual caravan itself, there's this might be the eyes that were on you. Might have been this woman, but there's a small gaggle of people inside who kind of look out at you as you approach.
I'm going to stop like right where the mouth of the tent starts. And I'd like to, I suppose, give a vibe check. What are the vibes?
Give me a insight check.
Oh.
That was a 5.
Okay.
Crushing it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, my passive insight is 11, actually.
Your passive is 11.
Yeah.
You have, again, you don't know if it's the fact that there's a bunch of kids staring at you. You don't know if it's the pang of something being cooked inside. Your stomach rumbles. There's
Mm.
there's definitely there's something here. Like it's one of those weird, like there's something in your gut, but you don't know if it's a lack of something in your gut or your gut's trying to tell you something. It's that sort of, if only I had eaten, I might have been able to. You can't think with on an empty stomach.
Mm-hmm.
The woman sitting across from you, she gestures. She simply gestures to an empty chair set across from her.
You are not raised to be rude. Thank you. And they're going to like steel themselves as they take a step into the room. Ooh. Mm. Can I do something just before they do that?
Sure.
Actually, no, because that could be seen as not trusting. And yep, they're going to just step into the space, and they do still have weapons. So
Okay. You have arrived a little earlier than anticipated.
oh, okay.
There is no harm. And she, without kind of taking her eyes off of you, she kind of turns her head slightly. You can bring a small plate. Our friend is hungry. And a couple of seconds later, a small half-elf girl comes out with a plate with some fried sausages, like a slice of bread, and just a handful of tomatoes, like small little cherry tomatoes. And she slides it onto the plate in front of you.
Thank you.
You are early, and we are late. So, allow me. No, please, you can eat.
I can, if I'm early, I can always just come back. I do have to go.
No. And you misunderstand. You are not. You have arrived where you were supposed to be, but you have arrived ahead of everybody else. So.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your hospitality. And they're going to say hospitality with a very intentional, like, I'm eating at your table. Please do not kill me. And they're going to cut a small amount of food and just be like, oh, and just gonna like throw a silent wish, like, please don't let this be Fey food. Please don't let this be Fey food. And they're going to put some in their mouth and chew.
It tastes okay?
Yeah, yes, it's.
Does the poison burn? I'm joking. You are so serious, and in your getup, you please. It was a joke. It was a little humor. A little humor.
I know. It's just not
Swallow.
common. Oh, okay. Apologies, that was rude. It's not common for people to just offer strangers food.
Well, maybe where you come from, but my people, my family, a stranger or a friend deserves kindness.
I like that.
So, Biala,
Uh-huh.
you are looking for, and she reaches across the table and takes your free hand, turns it over, and in that motion, she just moves her left hand backwards across the palm of yours, and she has lined out 5 cards. She turns the first, and we see the Fool,
Ooh.
and she taps it.
Mm.
You are looking for, and she turns the second card, a Knight, and you see the Knight of Pentacles, a Mouse, and it's the 7 of Swords,
Okay.
uh, a Queen, and it is the Empress.
Okay.
And she turns the 5th card. Oh. And another Fool. And there is a
Oh.
second Fool.
I thought there was only ever one fool in a deck.
Biela, the world is full of fools.
Yep. Yep.
But a fool can prove the world wrong. So,
Yes.
once you are finished, and please finish.
Yep. I was tucking in because it is good. They're like, oh, this is so much better than the forever perpetual stew.
Yes,
Yes.
the poison only works if you eat all of it.
It's okay. I'm tired anyway. I could go for an eternal sleep, I think.
You must wait. And she kind of points to the edge of the camp, closer to the road.
Okay.
There you will find who you were looking for.
I was looking for the blacksmith. He had my daggers.
Yes. And she just
But I was
nods at
also
you.
looking for these people. I understand.
So, now that you have fed, now that I have given you the knowledge, go.
Um. Okay. Thank you. Could I just? Can I do a little show for the kids before I go, as a way to say thanks for the food?
Oh, you can certainly try. Children,
Oh.
and
Oh.
a squad of children comes out of more children come out of this caravan than should fit inside it, and
Oh.
they spill out of the tent and kind of encircle you. There are gnomes, there are dwarves, there are furbolg, there are elves, there are half-elves, there are humans, there are tieflings,
Okay.
and there is a gathering of children as the woman stands. In lieu of simple coin, our friend here has decided that
Oh no! Oh no! I
no,
coin.
we'll take the
Oh no!
performance. The
Oh no! And you can see that they just like, oh, kids are some of the harshest critics. Okay, right.
yes, they all have notepads. Um,
Okay. Now, you've probably seen far more amazing things, especially considering you all came out of this very small caravan, which is very fascinating to me. But hopefully, I can entertain you for even a little while. And with that, they are going to start anything that can be balanced on, jumped off. They're just going to start bouncing themselves around and also doing some contortionism and yeah, just in general being silly, having fun. They're very much like Tylee.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
That is a 16.
Okay. A lot of the older kids, like those kind of hitting 12, 13,
Oh yeah.
just
Yep.
they like a couple of them start doing the same tricks. Like
Oh,
but a lot of the smaller kids though are
Mhm.
enraptured. Like they are and then like as you're doing this, like the rest, those preteens are like, it's not. Give me an insight check.
Mm.
I've also invented a new mechanic if this does not go well for you. I really hope it doesn't go well.
14.
Okay. So you have teen inspiration. You
I think I'll take it. Yeah.
no. It's not
Oh
what you think it
no.
is.
Oh shit.
It's you suddenly become aware that the preteens aren't copying you. They're mocking you.
Up.
Oh.
And it's that yeah. So on your next roll,
Oh my god.
teen inspiration is a -1d4. As the
Ooh.
and
Kids, man.
with this, as your show wraps up and you feel the judgment of teenagers on you, somehow more frightening than Strahd. You
Always.
Yep.
ramble back towards the blacksmith. You see those two dwarven men have shuffled on. They're not around. You can collect your daggers. The teens are following you. They're just
My God.
they're just yep, and they're whispering and they're making eye contact. And they're kind of like just behind their hands, kind of like whispering to each other, and giggling, and then running off. And like for a lot of the afternoon, this is wherever you go, there's a cluster of teens telling other teens about what they saw.
Oh God.
Oh my
and,
god.
Okay. I see how it is.
So you have your daggers. You might not have your dignity, but you have your daggers. You is there anything else you want to do at this stage, having collected?
No, Biala's just going to take the criticism on the chin. They're a performer. It happens, and they're just gonna like. Oh, actually, one of the group of teens, they're gonna turn to them and be like, "Can you show me something then? If I didn't perform to your high standards, please. I really do want to learn." And there's genuine sincerity coming from their voice.
The teens sneer, and when confronted with genuine sincerity, they don't know how to react or respond to it. So out of the mouth of a tiefling young fella, you just hear, and then it's really meant to learn, and he just kind of like starts to imitate you, and then they all just kind of start laughing and walk off. But in that sort of like, oh, okay, fun's over. They're actually a nice person, I guess. And they do like it doesn't feel like a win, Biala, but it's the closest thing you'll ever feel to when it comes to validation
Teenagers.
from teenagers.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take it.
Okay. We'll do a little bit of a flash forward. the day rolls on. Farley, you've read that book, all two sides of it, to Mouse a handful of times. Oster has been kind of sprinting ahead, coming back, reporting to Fung, sprinting ahead, coming back, reporting to Fung. Not really giving his master time to chastise or criticize. It's just delivering the report as efficiently as possible and running back, because she does not look to be in a good mood. It's early evening when the group of Fung, Farley, Mouse, and Oster arrive at Daggerford Woods. Torches are lit, and you can see that there is a large smattering of people kind of gathered round. Biala, there's a weird energy has begun to kind of creep in. Like it's like a weird nervous energy filtering into the camp. You're not quite sure. Like people just seem a little bit more preoccupied than they had been the day before. You're not really. No one's kind of come up to you. No one's kind of. You've just been kind of watching and waiting. When you see 4 people, kind of just meandering up the road. Well, actually, to be fair, you've seen the air ganassi 3 or 4 times. He has run up, run back, and run up and run back. He's waved at you, but he hasn't approached you.
Okay. As the others come into view, I want to try and read their, I suppose, how they hold themselves to see if these are the people I'm looking for.
I think for Fung, she obviously backs those straight, walk with purpose, but there is a very volatile energy around her right now.
Ooh.
So, and I think usually she walks like a noble, but I think right now that energy is a bit muffled by that anger. So it is a bit suppressed.
Okay.
But her gear is very nicely made, like not like rank and file soldier armor and equipment.
Ooh.
That's
Okay.
neat.
So on that they're going to be like queen.
Farley is walking in. There's like a little mouse on her shoulders, tiny goblin in blood and rust covered gear, and like talking to the mouse, probably pretty loud and like unembarrassed about talking to a mouse, and interspersed with like,
Oh, mouse, look at that. Oh, yeah, we saw one of those in the last town. It's okay. We'll see into something new in the next town.
like pointing out different things.
Okay. Covered in blood, armor, knight, and a mouse is a mouse, I guess.
Yeah, so that'd be funny that you think that, because I think Mouse is hanging a bit back. If you do notice her eventually, she's not nearly sticking to the shadows out of habit. But if you notice her and if you look at her, it's like her eyes are darting in every direction and every now and then going back towards the back of Funk, and then just really taking everything in, looking for danger or anything ahead. And every now and then when Farley mentions Mouse, there's a, oh no, not me, and then goes back to just observing.
Okay. I'm like, oh, correction. That's the mouse.
And as you're trying to figure out everybody, just kind of like just sort of scooting into your eye line, just kind of across you. There's a rather he's panting, this young Erganassi. His clothes are sticking to him from sweat. My name is Oster Cure. That's my master, and he's Master Fung.
Mhm.
That's Knight in Training Farley.
It's okay.
Uh,
There's no rush.
uh, have you seen Osfire Childbarrow? Okay.
Us.
Osfire
Osfire-
Childbarrow, he's about this tall, and he does this, and then he goes straight down to kind of just about hip height.
There's a
He's
few.
a dwarven guy. He's really angry looking, but he's not. Well, no, he is actually quite angry. He sent me a letter, and he's going to take the letter out of, and it's wet, like it's just a sweaty, wet letter. And he's just going to kind of gestured at you. He is seeping with golden retriever energy. Like it's just like, yep. And he's just kind of wagging the letter in front of you.
Okay. I'll take that. Just take a couple of breaths. You're
Yep.
okay. I have been waiting for you all. Please follow me. And Biala's gonna like just turn and start like making their way towards the camp, kind of humming to themselves. And and what's your name? To Aster.
Just as you say, I've been waiting for you. Oster just completely turns, not paying attention to whatever direction you've gone in, and just yells, "Master Fung! Master Fung! I found. Osfire sent someone to wait for us, and they're going to take us to Osfire."
Has he now?
I mean, I feel like she didn't really say that. She did say she was waiting.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Why were you waiting for us?
Oh, I was told I was early going into. Is the tent still there?
Nope.
I was gonna be like, I was. I was given a message to wait for you all, and
By
here
Osfire
you are.
Tallbarrel.
And... Sure.
Okay.
Could I get a read on Biala? Just, is this person leading us to a trap or something?
Yeah. Insight check.
Okay, first roll for me. Ooh, 14.
Tenda, do you want to make a deception check against this, or?
Yeah, go on.
Just lying for the love of the game.
Oh, absolutely. That is a deception. 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you. Obviously, we're brought in by that person that they're looking for. Yes.
Where is
Biala?
Osfire?
Biala's literally just like trying to be like, they're trying to go through their encyclopedia of people and names they've heard. It's something that they tend to do whenever they're around groups of people, just to make it easier to find who they need to find. And does the name ring a bell to them?
Yeah. Give me give me a wisdom saving throw.
If you fail, you just go mad from remembering the name.
Oh no.
That's a 4.
Oh
boy.
no. That name, like, nope. Nothing.
Ooh, okay. Is there a group of old ladies, like biddies, or one particular old lady who seems to know freaking everything that's happening?
There is so like the campsite here has kind of a semi-structure to it. So like I said, remember I said the blacksmith, and there was a weaponsmith next to them, and so on.
Yeah.
So they tend to kind of group up, and there is a small group of caravans that had been kind of dealing in fabrics and silk and cloth.
Yes.
And you do remember um, a uh, a particular caravan that had uh, a gaggle of elderly women around it. Not necessarily, you don't know if they were the traders or the owners. Um,
Hmm.
a Stitch in Time is the name of the merchant that you remember the name of the kind of the because again it has a big thimble painted on the side of the wagon with a spool of thread and a needle, and it's stuck out for you. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, you there is a group of elderly women somewhere out there that
Okay.
and the last time you saw them, they were at the caravan.
Kitty. Um. Yep. Viala's gonna head straight there and try and like maybe get a tiny bit ahead of the others. So when they get there, they're like, "Hi, ladies. Do any of you know a what's the name again? Aspire, something along those lines? No, ringing bells.
There's a group of about three, like it's a trio of
Mm-hmm.
little old
It's
ladies,
always a trio.
two human women and a dwarven woman, who just kind of in the middle of their sewing circle, and a chat amongst themselves, set round a small little barrel with a little fire inside it to keep warm. Their shawls pulled up over their shoulders. Um, I'm sorry, dear. What was the name? And she burps very loudly at you.
Ossifier.
Fire. Is that Sheila's young fella? And then the other one looks, no, we can't. Sheila didn't have any boys. She's all girls. Jeez, I'm after mixing. And it's a cluttering of hens out of the three of them. What's everybody else doing at this point as we try to catch up to Biala?
I think Feng watches Biala, walks up and talks to those old lady, and then she's just gonna go, I don't think she's the one we're looking for, or involved with anything to do with Osfire. We should move on before we waste more time.
Well, Master Fung, it is nighttime. So you always say, a penny saved is a tavern. And he just stops.
I
I
mean,
have
she
never
did
said that
say
before.
she was from Osfire. I don't know why she would lie about that. That seems crazy.
Yes, lying.
Well, no, not lying. That's not a crazy behavior. But saying that your Osfire sent you when you were just waiting or doing something else, that seems crazy.
She didn't say that Osfire sent her.
No, she
sent
she did,
them.
Master Fung. She did. She did. She did. She said she knew Osfire.
I'm trying to look for what. In the meantime, probably got a description of Osfire that's a little bit, better than he's about this tall. So I'm trying to look around for something.
Well, so dwarven man, well into his
Yeah.
kind of his later years.
Angry
Bald,
looking.
angry looking, deep scar on it, the left side of his face.
Yeah.
Well built, but not. He's quite scrawny for a dwarf.
Mm,
Kind of bags under his eyes. Like he does
Yeah.
not sleep a whole pile. And again, Osfire then goes into all these extra details about like he's a really good healer. Like none of this, nothing
Yeah.
to do with a description. But just
I
that he's-
definitely got all of that from our earlier walks. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for that description.
Yeah.
Someone fitting that description.
Okay, give me a perception check, Mouse.
Sure.
Farrelly, is there anything you want to be doing at this point?
I know she's like really kind of trusting that this person who says Osfire sent them is
Oh, boy.
doing what they said, and she's gonna kind of like takes a minute to look around, might get a little distracted by a nearby food stall, and then like scurries to catch up with everyone, and continually kind of like narrating a little running commentary to Squid.
Oh, those dumplings look really good. Oh shit. Okay, we gotta go catch up with the others. Come, Squid, stop distracting me. Jeez.
It's a 25 on the perception, by the way.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm good.
let's
It's kind of
go.
what I do.
Okay, I will come to that in 2 seconds. Mouse. Fung, is there anything you were other than absolutely boring holes into the back of Oster's head with your eyes? Is there anything you are doing?
Literally.
Yeah.
I think she's going to scout around. I think, like, by this point, she's beginning to figure out what mouse is, like why, like their job, and why they stand here. And well, with your 25, I think mouse would have noticed like people, right? I think Feng would notice that and head towards those people to sort of like circumvent in some ways.
Okay. Are you heading towards Biala and the old ladies, or are you moving? Are you trying to follow after Mouse?
Yeah, I'm moving towards the group of people that Mouse has paid attention to,
Okay.
basically.
Okay, so it's something of you've made eye contact, and now there's so Biala as Farrelly, because Oster has not noticed that Master Fung has walked off. Like he's following you because you said Osfire, so he's going to follow you. He's now standing behind you.
I did not. I said sure.
Oster heard exactly what he wanted to hear, which is that you are actually the daughter of Osfire, and yeah, he's invented a whole family tree. So like over your shoulder, you definitely see Oster, and then under your hip, you definitely sense Farrelly. So they're standing behind you, and no, so Biela, wasn't it? Biela. So my nephew, he's actually he's in college at the moment. He's training to be a cleric, and it's good money. So you'd absolutely now he'd love someone like you now. You'd be great, and the acreage that they have back at the home. They have this apple orchard, you see, and she goes on to this big nuptials. I'll get his mother on the sending stone, and she's reaching down into her chair.
Hey, why is it always got to be nuptials and marriage? What about being a knight? I'm sorry, I don't know if that's what you want to be, but that's what I want to be.
Asking really important questions there. As for nuptials, where does this nephew of yours live?
Oh, Fendelin. You know, it's a little village.
Oh, okay.
It's lovely. They've this. Oh, do you like the countryside?
I love countries.
Oh well then. And she whips the sending stone out, and she's trying to contact her her daughter to see if she can get her son on the phone, or the sending stone. Yeah. So,
I'll be back in a second. I need to make sure that they get nicely situated for the night. It's late to be traveling and all of that.
Farley, did you know that he's getting married?
I didn't know that anyone was getting married. I don't know. These guys kind of seem like they think that's the only thing that you're supposed to do, but sounds pretty limited.
While we devolve into a discussion on the merits of marriage in the world of Faerun, and Biala tries to talk her way out of a marriage, and Oster just tells you that that's all he really wants.
You can marry him.
And like Oster kind of goes, oh, I know Fan, and he goes into the big rant about Fandolin. Mouse and Fung. There's actually stuff happening at the camp, and that's not this wedding and debate around weddings. There is a gathering of people, all quite tough, all quite rugged, all quite battle hardy looking, all kind of ready and kind of geared up. It's a mix of what looks like hunters and fighters. And at the front of this crowd, standing on half a like the remnants of half a barrel, a little lopsided, there's a uh there's a kind of a middle-aged human man kind of with one leg resting on it. We've gotten word that the two dwarven lads and Nikhil, and he points to the Furbolg blacksmith. Well, he points to a Furbolg who's wielding a rather large, heavy hammer over his shoulders. Says that they were looking to go into the woods. Does anybody here know the tall barrels? Has anybody here any encounters with them? Is this something that the lads are likely? Nobody, and he at the top of his voice, and I repeat this: nobody goes into those woods without my permission. And you see people kind of start talking amongst themselves about like, do they know the tall barrels, so on and so forth. Mouse and Fung.
Did Mouse approach Feng?
I think Mouse noticed Fong noticing her, noticing people, and it's and I think just like starts approaching the people, but looking to see if Fong is following and maybe taking different vantage points.
Oh no, she's walking straight into that group.
And then realizing, oh yes, of course, that's what we're doing. Is going to kind of follow a few steps behind Funk.
Okay, I think as I walk in, and I will go. I am looking for Osfire Tall Barrel. You will all tell me where he is, or else we are going to have trouble.
And just kind of that human man kind of at the top, the kind of the crowd parts, Fung, as you march through it. People kind of turn and kind of step back away. And who in the fucking nine hells do you think you are, lady? I give the orders around here. This is my camp. You say you know one of the tall barrels. Whatever information you have, share it.
Now, I am here to find information. You no longer run this place. I do now. Tell me where Tall Barrel is.
This can only end well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to intimidate them.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
You done messed up now.
Give me an intimidation check, please.
All right, I am going to spend a superiority dice to do commanding presence. To roll an extra D8 on this. Oh yeah, I rolled a 17 plus 5, and then I'm gonna roll a D8, and that is a 25.
This is Fung's camp now.
Can I do something to help? No, I don't need to.
Would you, Mouse? Would you like to do anything in this?
I'm wondering what I would. No, I don't think I would have time to do anything. And also, I think at this moment, I'm nearly like Mouse is having like a flashback because the Funk showing up somewhere and being like, I rule now. Probably not the first or last time.
No. Okay.
Probably how they met. Exactly how they met.
Fung, you continue without stopping. As this man sort of chastises you for doing nothing but shouting and yelling and kind of trying to uproar. You continue as he berates you, straight up. Like Mouse, you can already see kind of his brow furrowing. You can hear the slight tremble in his voice as Fung inserts herself at the top, and then in that motion turns to face the crowd. He has lost this crowd, Fung. It is
Yeah.
yours to interrogate.
You ask who I am. I'm going to, put my hand on my waist in a way that my cloak parts to show the skull of Cryovane on my shoulder. And I go, I am Wu Lei Feng, the princess of Karator, slayer of Cryovane in Fandolin, in Icespire Peak. I will not be denied. You will tell me what I need to know now.
In the middle of that one person genuflex, he doesn't know what to do when someone says they're a princess. Just a Goliath just kind of like bends the knee and then sees that nobody else is doing it and then awkwardly kind of stands back up. The Furbug with the warhammer against his shoulders, kind of just seeing, Your Majesty, we are the tall barrels have gone into the woods. They're hunting, and then he kind of falls silent.
What were they hunting?
Who were they hunting? And everyone kind of turns to look at the man that you just usurped.
I turn to him. Elaborate.
My cousin Donnie, he's been turned. And with that, there's just a howl that rips through the woods. Biala, Farrelly, and Oster have kind of joined this, I guess, court now. As the howl kind of rips through the crowd, and a lot of people kind of wince when they hear it. It isn't just a wolf, like the howl of a wolf. This is something deeper. This is something bestial. This is something primal.
Is that it?
Well, it seems like you guys got this totally under control, you and like your 25 buddies, so we'll just go find Ozfire somewhere else.
And
right?
I think that's where Ozfire went. I think he went to take care of that, if I understood it well. I'm watching all the reactions. I'm observing. I'm very observant.
People are terrified.
Okay.
Does it look like this is like something that they're used to being terrified? Like is something that could be a regular thing, if there's a way I can say that?
It's I would imagine, Mouse, if you the entire time you've just been watching, I won't ask you to roll for this.
I have very high passive everything.
Okay. I'm a watcher.
Flex
I
on him.
watch things. Again, you're not particularly familiar with this corner of the world, but in your home, where you come from, there are things that take people. There are things that turn people, and like you have heard these stories. This whatever this is, none of these people, none of these men or women or people look to be the sort to be intimidated by just any old wolf.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Should I scout ahead? I guess we're all going together.
Yes.
Who's we?
I think we're we. I don't know.
Yes, you have inserted yourself into Tall Barrel's business. That makes you part of this group for now.
I've been here for quite some time, and I did not insert myself into nobody's business.
Well, I mean, you
What?
kind of said that you were waiting for us, and I
Yeah.
guess that kind of feels like that you're part of our business now, and our business is kind of finding us for, right?
Biala's gonna like just pause and be like, I can see where you are coming from, but that is like obviously Biala has heard any whispers, rumors about what. Like that's not just a regular wolf. You
Okay,
must be
a
aware.
really big wolf.
Yeah, like a giant wolf.
Yeah.
No,
No.
A perfect predator. A good hunt.
Oh, wait, maybe we could tame it and I could ride it.
oh no, no, not that kind of wolf. So this is the kind of wolf, and Biala's gonna like just getting close, just in case there's little kids around and they don't want to scare them. Um, so there's werewolves in the
Huh?
woods, and that's why we don't go.
Huh? And then the three old women have been following you, and there is a trail of yarn behind them. And it's like, werewolves!
Yeah, where are the wolves?
Michael, is your cousin Dottie a werewolf? Where? And there is just this, and now there's panic.
Oh
Oh,
no,
boy.
no, that's
I'm
just what the rumor mill has been saying. There's no confirmed nothing. It's just that's why there was a lot of feelings hearing that I'm sure you noticed. And yeah, we try not to go into the woods at night because
How many of you have a passive perception of 15 or higher?
That's a
No,
nah.
kidding?
No.
Absolutely
Okay.
not.
Okay. Just so mouse. Between the panic, the backtracking, the mutiny. I don't know if is it a mutiny if you're not on a ship. I don't know.
a coup.
A coup, the
Yeah.
camp coup.
Yeah, Camp King, Camp Coup.
The Daggerford camp just has kind of descended into kind of hysterics, and nobody seems to have noticed this. At the edge
I
of
have.
this, except you. At the edge of or everyone notices the panicking, but at the edge of the camp, where this field meets the wilds and the trees beyond, a fog starts to roll out, and it's rolling towards the group and the tents.
Weird fog incoming. Just no weird fog incoming.
Okay, everybody get into your tents and make sure they are sealed.
I'm going to go to the wilder guy. The Goliath man, was it? The one that I intimidated?
Yes.
What is his current demeanor right now?
He's turned to kind of face the fog, and he's now kind of stepping backwards.
I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna reach a hand up to grab like the side of his leather strap. I guess I don't know if he's wearing armor or not, or he's just like barrel chested.
Yeah, no, he's wearing kind of a kind of leather armor. He looks like a hunter.
I'm just gonna grab. It goes. What's your name,
Michael?
Michael? You said you lead these people, right?
Well, I did.
Well, I name you my second in command. I need you to rally all able-bodied people and protect the civilians. Whatever this fog is, it will not harm anyone. Do you understand?
So, two things. Second mechanic, fungspiration. Currently only affects Oster. And upon hearing you say Michael is your second in command, a little part of his confidence just dies. And he has a minus D4 on his next roll. I will write that down. Michael, on the other hand, is looking at you, and he's kind of looking around. At this point, a lot of the other camp, having heard Biala telling people to kind of get inside, that fog isn't like, this feels weird. Like it's moving very fast, and
no.
it's now engulfed the backline tents. Like, it's into the field, it's into this space. And Fung, as you order Michael to order people to gather and prepare themselves, the fog engulfs the group.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Ah.
I pull out an arrow and knock it as the fog engulfs me.
What's everybody else do?
Just,
Be-
I think getting ready. So I think getting a bit closer to, I think Farley, because they've been chatting between Farley and Fung, I think, and getting ready for whatever. And of course, trying to perceive anything I can perceive.
Mhm.
Farley?
Fairley is doing the kind of thing where you're like, since you can't see, you like face one direction and then do like a little jump and a turn and face another direction and another. And Squid is vanished, and you just see like a little bit of movement from like the back of Fairley's hair where Squid is hiding. And she pulls her battle axe and like flips the shield off her back so she's ready, and just going,
Where are they? Let me at him. Let me at him. The knight is always prepared. I think.
Oster holds up his arms, turns, and just with his left foot draws like half a circle in the ground in front of him. And he just, he doesn't brace, but he locks his body a little. He's ready. Biala. Sorry, because I did cut across.
Oh no, you can't. Biala is going to, like, the daggers are just going to like slide into their palms, and they're just going to kind of like steel themselves and take a deep breath. And as they do so, they're going to cast Mage Armor.
Fung?
Yeah, I get ready my arrows,
Oh, yes.
aiming it into the frog. Into the frog.
At
Into
the
the
Into the
frog.
frog!
Mouse is a
no.
frog.
hey
now.
man, those
mouse,
frogs,
the
are, like,
frog, the
fucked
squid.
up. You gotta watch out for those.
Where
frogs.
frogs?
Mm,
In this, as this group kind of forming a semicircle, kind of almost kind of back to back, sort of just looking out into the space, Michael and a few of the other hunters kind of brace themselves. The fog just shifts, like it just sort of rolls rapidly as something rushes past, and you hear the flap of heavy canvas and fabric as the air just whips past. There is a pressing energy in the space. And Mouse, even now in the fog, and Farrelly, I'm actually going to give you this as well, because Squid pokes out from just the nest that is your hair, just sort of peeping out. Kind of, Squid's got your back. You feel a little scratch, and just over your shoulder, you can see it. And Mouse, you feel the hairs on the back of your neck tingle. And there is this looming shadow standing up over you. 6 feet, 7 feet, 9 foot tall. It rears back, and there is this blood curdling cry and howl that just rips through the fog. And as everybody turns back, that's where we're going to leave our session.
Oh.
I told you I'm going to get us to Barovia. I didn't even get us past the fucking camp. I'm sorry. I got lost in the magic and the
Doing
elderly.
great.
They have a way to do that.
And trying to get Biala to marry off someone's nephew.
Like, damn, that was quick.
I just think they got some really antiquated ideas about femininity and like the roles of femme-presenting people in Faerun.
I really
Yes.
fucking hope Farley
Preach.
is still ranting about marriage. I really like in the middle of all
Oh,
this.
Honestly, I was like, it's marriage, and it's the idea that there's a mill that makes rumors somehow.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
love it.
We before we bounce out, before we say our goodbyes and the like, there's some business that needs to be attended to. We need a new DM.
Yeah.
And on that, I am going to roll a d4. Or I would bear with me for 2 seconds while I desperately panic to get this thing to work. Of course it doesn't.
In the meantime, come back in 2 weeks and watch us
Yes.
talk about marriage some more.
Curse
And
of
for
Strahd.
mice and squids and frogs now, we have a frog.
We have a frog. Sentient frogs.
It's gonna be a
It's-
whole
it's canon.
menagerie by the end of the campaign.
I mean, I do have animal friendship.
No.
Yep.
We
Yep.
can use it.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
Pretty sure it only works on like snake, not snails, snakes. but, you know,
Snake. Snake.
we can stretch it.
Okay. Okay. There we go. So, little numbers should appear on the overlay. Tendai is 1, Amelie is 2, Nick is 3, and Critter is 4. I'm gonna roll. So I usually have an on-screen dice roller, but it's not working. So I'm gonna roll it on D&D Beyond, so no one thinks there's any hijinks. Well, the players don't think there's any hijinks. So I'm gonna take a D4 and throw it across the screen, and it's a 3.
Ooh.
So, but that means Nick, you're up for DMing our. Oh
Yeah.
God, why is it always combat? I'm incredibly curious because last season, in the Dragon of Icespire Peak, Nick only DM'd once the entire campaign. That's just the way the dice went.
Hey, we're getting that one time
We're
out
getting
early.
that one time out of the way.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
And that was the one that Astra almost died as well.
I did. I almost died.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Cryobane showed up.
yeah, what a weird coincidence.
You know, so I hear there's Dracoliches in Strahd now. That just kind of appear randomly. I don't know. It's weird.
It's nice playing with you all.
Goodbye. So we're back in 2 weeks' time. Nick is going to be in the DM seat. I'm just going to close things out. I want to say a massive thank you to Tendai, Nick, Amelie, and Critter for this evening. That was I think I had an idea that this is what my idea of Strahd is going to be, and I'm getting the sense that there's a few of us that are on a similar wavelength for this adventure, and it'll be fun to see how we spin this together. Yes. Unfortunately, we do stream because we stream every Monday and every Thursday. Mondays here on D8 Dungeon is our brand new series, the Emberlight Saga. You want to know what it's like to DM a game for 25 people? Watch us on Monday nights. Yeah. And I'm also going to be talking. I will be looking for new people. Yeah. not
Yeah,
all.
go for 30. Why
Go for
not?
30. Go for a nice even 30.
50.
We're back in 2 weeks' time. We're gonna see if that's a werewolf or a Dracolich now. I think. Thanks for giving Nick that idea, Critter. Yep, but we're back in 2 weeks. Next Thursday, I'm back with my co-host Ben from Homebrew Quest for our TTRPG talk show, Ben and Declan on a Roll, where we talk about all things tabletop role-playing games. And I think I don't know what we're talking about next week. Ben will tell me. And tomorrow, a brand new episode of our award-winning podcast series, Romancing the Dungeon, is out. And if you haven't caught it, this is a sort of it's main campaign, but we're seeing another side of the world as one of our characters has gotten herself entangled in an absolute mess. So if you want to find out what happens to Clodagh, to Harangan, and to Trees, you should. That's a weird. Yep, that's what it was. That's just what happened. And they're in a desert. If you want to find out more about that, there's a brand new episode of that dropping tomorrow. Is there anybody want to take the floor? Like Tendai, do you want to say where people can find you, follow you? If there's something you're working on, where can we check out more stuff from you?
Yeah, sure. So hi, I'm Tendai. You can find me at Geek the Sheet Tea on Insta and then Geek Sheet Tea everywhere else because I am not arse making a new username. I've had it for well over a decade at this point. And you can find me here, Day Dungeon, in probably a myriad of games I just can't stop playing. You can also find me at the Emerald Collective, where I play in a Shadow Dark campaign, and also the odd time with Euphoria Actual Play. And yeah, I genuinely can't wait to see what next week brings. I'm terrified, low key, but also very excited. So yeah, that's me.
Nick?
Yeah, you can find me on basically every single social media platform as NixNat1. That's with the number 1 at the end. And currently, I'm only playing with DA Dungeon in this game. And I occasionally stream on my Twitch account, also titled NixNat1, some of the games I run for my server, or at the Malaysian server that I'm a part of for TTRPG stuff, where I will be doing the finale of my level 18 D&D game, Age of Titans 2, where my players are about to go up against basically my version of the Mad Mage, someone who they released from the Acropolis from the bag of beans that my player from Age of Titans 1 planted. So now they're fighting the mage that they released from that Acropolis. And yeah, that's about it for me.
Emily?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram at Game Master Amelie. So game _master _Amelie, but without the fada because Instagram wouldn't let me keep it. And other than that, occasionally you might see me pop up on Emberlight here and in person if you're around Galway and if you're looking for regular one-shots. I'm part of something called TTRPG Galway, where I GM and play one-shots, and we have a lot coming up in May, and it's super fun group. So highly encourage you if you're looking to play in person to join us.
Awesome. And Critter?
You can check me out on Paracosm Entertainment's Daggerheart Actual Play, coming out beginning of May and continuing every other week through the summer. You can also find me where you find your podcasts on The Roll Report, writing and producing for Unbalanced Encounters, and doing some voices for the audio dramas Night Shift Season 2 and The Oracle. Check those out. Those are all cool. You can also find me on social media at the Roll Report Cast, ROLL, on Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok.
Amazing. We're back in 2 weeks' time. Oh God, Fungs and Control. Yep.
I like the look of that grin. That's a good grin.
Yeah.
It'll be so much fun.
When combat comes around, that's when I take over.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And Oster almost dies. until then, make sure if you aren't, you can follow D8 Dungeon here on Twitch. You can check us out on all social media platforms at D8 Dungeon, and feel free to check out any of the other shows, our YouTube channel, all that sort of stuff. And we'll hopefully see you on Monday for Emberlight Saga, and if not, over in our Discord server. So until then, bye. I was like, there's no other way. What do I say? I just said bye.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Yeah.